One. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live, Las Vegas, Nevada. I can't really turn the lights on anymore in the room, but you've got the beautiful backdrop of Fremont Street behind me. I am joined this evening by none other than AngelousDraven. He's right here. What's going on, brother?
Hey, not much. Just chilling. I didn't expect you to do a thing today, but here we are.
You know, I thought we were going to do this much earlier, but well, let's just say drinks and blackjack were involved, like I told you earlier. When I wanted, it was about 3 hours, almost 4 hours ago. I said, "Hey, we're gonna," and I was sitting at the blackjack table. I'm up. I was up a little over $100, almost two, and then well, I walked away from the table with like $20. But it was fun. And look who's in the chat. Look at this guy. Look who decides to show up. Fucking Red Gaze. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
He's like, he's even farther away from me now because I'm all the way in the left coast, and he's all the way in the fucking. He's on the far east, comrade. He's on the far east. But welcome, Red. It's good to see you, my man. We missed you. Do you want to, Red? Do you want a link? Would you like to jump in? I'm gonna send you a link just for shits and giggles. If you're feeling froggy, we'd love to have you just leap right in. That would be fantastic. I got to get a hold of Kai tomorrow too.
Oh yeah.
We kind of exchanged a few messages earlier, and like I said, it got to where I was just I didn't want to make any other plans tonight, you know. The blackjack ended up.
It's gonna get pretty gay.
It will. It's gonna
Just
get
for
very
you.
fucking, very very fucking gay. Very. There. I sent you a link, bro. Yeah, hang on. Let me see. Do I have it here? Let's. I mean, you can always venture a guess to say, how gay it's gonna get by this right here.
Paging Dr. Faggot! Dr. Faggot!
I should go.
That's a good idea, Dr. Faggot.
It could. So, funny story. So, we check into the hotel, and we were like, yo, it's got a pool, right? So, it's like, all right, we're gonna check the pool out. Well, the first, like, we checked in on Sunday night. It's like, oh, well, we didn't really want to go to the pool because it was, well, shall we say, it was like the Rainbow Coalition fucking celebration. And I'm like, she's like, oh, well, it's only this night. You know, we checked in. I was like, well, we could go to. I was like, I said, I want to give them a couple days to clean the pool out afterwards. I'm like, look, I'm not trying to catch. I'm not trying to catch monkeypox. All right,
That's true.
Like, I want to go to the pool, yeah, but I don't want monkeypox either. So I can wait. I can wait. So we go to the pool today. You know, we get in there, you grab a drink, walk in. All right, Red. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. And we it's like we go grab a drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's go in the pool. I walk in the pool. You know, it's 92 fucking degrees. And hey, what up, Nick? Hey, dude, this is a blast. And I have to tell you, man, I'm booked for March for Horror Hound. I got a table right next to the bullshitters, so I'm gonna be out there.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Adam talked to Jeff, and Jeff got us an extra table. So, yeah. So the fucking place to be reviews will be right next to the bullshitters. I guess we should
get all that shit squared away ahead of time.
Yeah. What up, Soul Assassin? What's going on, brother?
Hey,
welcome.
What's with all the gay shit?
I'm fucking telling you, man. I'm fucking telling you. It was fucking coming out day was yesterday. I dealt with that shit enough out here as it is. But yeah, between the Chinese massage today and
that sounds like heaven for me.
That was, but then like the rough fucking I took at the blackjack table was I was like, can I go back to the massage parlor tomorrow? I need to work this shit out. It was fucking painful. Oh, but no, so
you're going, is it this year?
What's that?
Oh,
next
yeah,
March. This coming March.
Never mind. I'm an idiot. I was looking at the other ones in the future, and yeah, that was like March of next year. What?
Yep, we're going this coming March down in Cincinnati. We Adam messaged me about it the other day, and he was talking to Jeff, and I was like, let me know how much you need for a table. Fuck it. I was like, we'll get a table.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm like, why not? It'll be fun regardless.
You bring your trading cards and
yep. I'm gonna get
kazoos and shit.
Well, I'm gonna have Chris print out some more stickers for the kazoos, and then we're gonna get my boy Justin, who does vinyl and shirts. I'm gonna have him make some hoodies up. We'll do some Place to Be Reviews hoodies with the fucking 4K. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a redesign of the logo done in a kind of a like a synth wave. I'm gonna have Jeff do that. I'm gonna commission Jeff to do some art for me, and we'll have a new logo for sale
nice.
In Cincinnati. Yeah, man. Because I'm about to take the whole Teespring store. I'm taking that down because I ain't done anything with that in months. We're gonna take the Teespring store down, and we're gonna relaunch merchandise in a couple months.
Okay.
I want to do a new logo. But we'll have the same logos. That the old school logos will be available. But I want to do some new stuff and kind of freshen it up a little bit. But apparently people really like when I do Unsolved Mysteries videos. I did that Unsolved Mysteries video. That came out I think yesterday, and that shit went over 400 views.
What was it? The most scary episodes of Unsolved Mysteries, or something like that.
Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is when I come home, one of the things we're gonna start doing weekly is we'll re-examine a case on Unsolved Mysteries, and we'll look into it, and we'll have a video on that. I
just think of Tourette's guy when I think of Unsolved Mysteries. Tourette's guy, and he's in the basement, and he's like, news at 11 or update. Nobody gives a shit about Bigfoot. He's down in the fucking basement. He's got a trench coat on and a hat.
That fucking dude. Watching that show as a kid, Robert Stack freaked me the fuck out. Like that dude was scary. Like he was fucking. I don't know if I ever
actually watched any of the episodes as a kid.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't think I know of the show. I just don't think I ever watched really any of it.
Shit, dude.
I remember watching America's Most Wanted. I remember watching that a little bit.
Oh, see, John Walsh was nowhere near as frightening as Robert Stack.
Nice.
He,
Sounds like
Robert
Nick for March.
Dude, awesome. I still like. I missed out on Horror Hound. What? It was last fall.
Last year.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, it's like we get, like I said, the kid goes back to school that time like in, September.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually end up substituting. So we get stuck with all the fucking, hey, back to school germs. Great. And that's why, and seriously, it's been like the last 3-4 years since he started school. We've gotten sick, so March is like honestly a good time because we're like in the middle of winter and we're going from Michigan to Cincinnati, so it won't be that much of a change.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like me and I'm talking the wife into making Vegas a yearly thing.
Okay.
I want to start coming, and we stay.
If that's the case,
here.
I'm gonna try to go when you guys go.
That would be fun, dude. Like going to Red Rock yesterday with Tony. First of all, Tony and Reese. Dude, they picked us up from the airport, which, like, I couldn't think of a better way to kick off my week here than having Tony and Reese pick us up from the airport. That was fucking awesome. We hung out with them. They went out with us on Fremont Street Monday night. We had some drinks. I got really fucking stoned and I was really buzzed. And yesterday we went to Red Rock. It was a blast. They had to work today. Me and the wife did some. Like I said, we went and got a massage and walked around and did some shopping, did some drinking today, and we hadn't gambled.
Okay.
So like literally since Sunday, because we sat down and played some slots and stuff, but. I think I only lost maybe total between the two of us, like maybe $300. So,
okay.
I mean, in all honesty, with what we were planning on, that's not bad,
Yeah.
Because neither of us are really big gamblers.
Yeah,
so.
When I was there, I didn't gamble at all.
No, I like, and this was the first time, and I was bullshitting. We had like one really, and I should have. This is the first time I've sat down at a table and played blackjack in 21 years, like literally. Okay. And the one dealer dude, I mean, cards were just like bang. That's when I was up all that money, and I should have fucking taken all but 50 of it and thrown it in my fucking pocket like I used to, and just played with what I had.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and they switched dealers, and holy fuck, dude, like. The second dealer we had was this little Asian woman. She wasn't bad. Like, I lost a few bucks, but I still was on top. And then this other chick came in, this white lady, and yeah, it was a fucking bloodbath after that. Like,
yeah,
I ended up
oh, this guy is fucking winning. Let's
yep,
let's switch it up.
But I was the only one at the table. Like, I was just playing 1-on-1 for like 10 minutes, and while the wife went to the bathroom, and I got just fucking demolished. I mean, I was getting dick for fucking cards. I mean, but I just kept playing. We ended up cashing in another 100 or 2, and yeah, it was fun. Like I said, I should have known and cashed out, but
yeah, when you were up.
sheer fucking hubris, and ended up losing everything. But it was fun. I should have literally sat at the table and just
pack your things. We're leaving.
Already?
But I didn't. I didn't. So Nick
what is it? An ET reunion at this one?
What? Which one?
At the Horror Hound, because it's got.
Is it?
Oh, dude, the lead singer of Ice Nine Kills is gonna be there. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't even see any of the guests. Adam, well, you saw the thing Adam was just talking about the other day, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, let's go. I told the wife,
so Henry Thomas, D. Wallace, Robert McNaughton or whatever. I don't know,
McNaughton.
Yeah, they're from ET. They're going to be there.
Okay.
And then Doug Bradley from Hellraiser is going to be there. And then Devin Sawa is going to be there, the guy in Idle Hands and all that shit.
Yep, he was in
Final Destination.
What was that? Final Destination.
Yep. Oh, and SLC Punk. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Dude, I'm down. That'll be fun. We'll have a good time. Especially we'll have a group of us there. That'll be fun.
I want to meet the guy from Ice Nine Kills. Shit.
I still haven't got to see Hellraiser yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to watch that.
I'm like, me and Chris are like the only ones that actually somewhat enjoyed it.
I did you go on Vinny's stream Sunday night?
Yeah, I did. He fucking hated it.
I was gonna say it sounded like he fucking hated it.
Yeah, he hated it. He thought it was bad. I will say that the characters, other than like the billionaire dude and Nat, are pretty terrible.
Yeah,
there's no reason to really give a shit whether they live or die.
Huh.
But seeing the Hellraiser and then seeing like the different configurations of the cube and what they can do and all that shit, that was cool to me. So that's what kind of kept me like interested.
Yeah, see, I'm like at the point where I'll give it a shot. Mm-hmm. You know, like I said from the very beginning when they said they were going to cast and Tommy
hated it too, but Tommy hates everything.
Yeah, Tommy hates anything made after like 1997, I think.
So
I'll use air quotes, a female, because that went back to the book, The Hellbound Heart, mm-hmm. which the lead Cenobite in that was androgynous but female leaning, mm-hmm. and Jamie Clayton is a transgender, but she's mm-hmm. been transitioned for what? Fucking 15 years or so, like maybe longer
for a while.
You know, and I will put her in.
He just felt like she was just like another Cenobite, and there was no real like distinction,
individuality.
There was no like real individuality. Yeah. But I didn't. Okay. I don't know if I really felt that way about it. But I don't know.
See, and that's the thing is like I'm not even mad.
And he never really saw the other ones either. So, like, he didn't really have anything to, like, base this on. So,
all right.
So, his understanding of the potential universe, like, you know, is limited, I guess you could say. Other than working on the toy stuff or whatever when he was at McFarlane. Yeah. Yeah, see, I've seen the first two. I've seen the casino or the nightclub one, and then the video game one, mm-hmm. the one with Lance Henriksen. Yeah, but that was 5, I think.
Yeah, I think that was part 5.
Yeah,
and I haven't seen the outer space one.
That's Bloodlines, which is 4. Which I feel like the series basically just died after that. Because 4, you learn about like how the cube was like created, and like all that stuff, and like basically the whole like backstory of like why this stuff is the way it is and shit.
Okay, yeah. See, I've never seen that one.
It probably should have been split into 2 movies, just because like they go back in time, and then they go like forward in time, and they're on like the spaceship or whatever.
Yep.
At the end.
Yeah, see, I've never seen that one. But like I said, I'm not mad at it at all. What's up, mm-hmm. Tehillim29? Welcome. If you're wondering why I look like I'm hiding somewhere, I'm in Las Vegas right now. My wife is trying to sleep. Goonies is on the TV. And Rookie Critic just dropped a $2 super chat. What's up, bro?
Hey, Rookie.
Rookie, do you want a link? I'm on West Coast time right now, so if you want to jump in, bro, let me know. I'll shoot you a link. Rookie sent a $2 super chat, so we got bumpers for that. Mm-hmm. Thank you for that $2 super chat, Rookie. Let's see. For $2, we'll go with this one. I'm feeling saucy. We'll do this one. Let's get that. There you go, Rook. Thank you for that $2 super chat, my brother. Shout out to the Fandom Collective, man. I am lucky enough to be a ambassador for the Fandom Collective, a member of the team, as it were, for over 2 years now. I just shot you a link, Rook. It's in your DMs on Twitter, my brother. I've been an ambassador of the Fandom Collective for 2 years. They're a wonderful group, supporting fucking creators all across the spectrum on YouTube, large to small, and it doesn't get any better than Flip and Rookie and Fanzine. This guy is one of my fucking heroes as far as content goes. He's a couple years younger. I think Fanzine's about your age. Draven.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's about your age, maybe a year or so younger.
Okay.
But he's one of those cats that, he's into the 80s stuff too, and dude has an amazing channel, and even at 7,500 subs, he's under sub by about 20,000. I mean, yeah, this guy puts out like A tier content. Big shout out to Fanzine. But yeah, Rook, you got a link, man. I'm waiting for.
We're waiting for the VIP for Horror Hound.
What does that get you?
You get Friday through. Oh no, it's just Friday and Saturday entry. There isn't you don't get Sunday entry for that. Interesting.
Same.
Well, you get that Friday and Saturday early, and maybe it's for the weekend, but you get Friday and Saturday early entry. Sorry.
Okay.
Then you get an event T-shirt. You get an exclusive event pin, an event tote bag, a VIP laminate, special Horror Hound magazine 1 year subscription, a VIP line cut, access to VIP seating areas in Q&A and film fest rooms, access to after hours party, Saturday night terrors.
Damn.
And then
how much is
it's
VIP?
180.
That's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
That's not bad at all. What up, Rookie Critic? What's going on, bro?
What's up, bros? What's up? Are you both in Vegas right now?
I wish.
No, just me.
Okay.
I wish I was in Vegas now.
Oh,
That's tight. Dude, Angelus, I love your background thing.
Thanks. You can, not the pumpkins, but the fire stuff. Chris Fisk is the person who got that for me.
That's tight.
I've got some Vegas skyline in the background here on me. That's and I look like I'm hiding out somewhere with the light.
You look like you're like in the middle of an action movie or something, and you like finally got a chance to rest. If only you had a little bit of like a cut. If only you had a cut on your forehead or something to do that, that'd be tight.
Let's see. Wait. No, we can't. Maybe if I furrow my brow enough. But no, man, it's been fun. Like I said, we were sitting there and we were talking to people. They're like, "How long are you here?" I'm like, "Well, we came in Sunday. We're leaving Saturday." Like, that's a lot of Vegas. I'm like, "Yeah, it is." But like I said, we'd never been here before, and we wanted to make sure we had time to hang out with Tony and go and then go do our thing. And yeah, going to Red Rock yesterday was fucking dope. That was beautiful.
Are you guys going to the Grand Canyon too?
We were supposed to do that today, but it was it's 280 miles from where we are. It was like a 4.5 hour drive. So we said fuck it. Man. We're not going to do that. We went to Red Rock and we went and got massages today and got drunk. Okay. So that was that was absolutely fine with me. What up, Parrot Head? I'm not using my mouse. I don't have my mouse, so I'm using the fucking gimmick here. So
are those penis emojis?
That's the nose.
Those are noses. Oh,
hang on. Here you go. Hang on. We'll give you the fucking silhouette of the beak with the Vegas in the back.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. There's the fucking nose.
See the connection now.
That's funny.
There's the nose, parrot head. What's going on, man? Look at he's even giving the vampire love. Look
Yeah.
There you go.
See?
What's with the mermaid at the end?
Because you're king of the vampire of the sea or
Yeah.
something.
All right.
You're a seafaring vampire.
A vampire bit a mermaid, and now it's a mer vampire.
Gotcha.
Was
Is
it-
that how we got the new Disney reboot?
Yeah, a black vampire bit a white mermaid and had a spawn.
So does that make it a?
This
I
is
don't know
how
if I'm allowed
mermaids
to
are
say-
made.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but does that make it a Mandingo fucking mermaid? I don't know.
I mean,
It's
would
like-
that not be a cool horror film? Like, you know, freaking,
this isn't-
mermaid vampires come out and bite you, they turn you into a vampire mermaid or some shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
multi-ethnic mermaid vampires. I think in this day and age, that could be something.
That could be.
That could be something. Shit, that is. See right there, Rookie Critic coming up with movie ideas. Right now, we got.
Well, actually, I got
multi-
inspired by the She-Hulk leaks for the finale. So,
Ugh.
Oh God, and I absolutely gave up after the 5th episode. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna stick around to see how bad they fucking massacred Daredevil. I'm out, and I haven't looked back. And
that's a good idea.
I gotta tell you,
Wish or Wish.com, Ally McBeal.
Yes.
yeah, because they don't know
Yeah.
how to write.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelus has you have like the philosophy of like, yeah, fuck these things, right? Like, don't watch them. Yeah, I think that works for the most part, but like I like to see how bad it can be so that I know, oh, don't do anything like that. That sounds good, because it's like, oh.
Well, that was like
you don't even
me
need to
and
watch
Batwoman.
it to get that. You just need to know. You just need to write good.
In a way, it's
leaps and bounds ahead of them.
In a way, it's inspiring to go, you know what? That's how low the bar is. That's neat, because that's like way lower than I thought it could be. So
That's like James Cameron setting the bar. How low is it? It's at the ocean floor.
I mean, it's like hard to tell. It's like, is Rings of Power worse or She-Hulk? And Angus and I kind of argued back on
second season too.
Yeah, we kind of argued back on it. We kind of preferred She-Hulk because it's over quicker. So it's like, okay, one at least ends quicker than the other. So there you go. So Parrothead. Originally, mermaids weren't friendly, and they led sailors to their death. Yeah, exactly. So
sirens. They were called sirens back then.
Back then, those were called wives.
What do you mean back then? Shit, I've been married for fucking almost 12, 13 years. I mean,
and now they turn people into bitches. So yeah, okay.
You gotta fucking maintain. That's the thing. Is you just maintain. I can say I'd maintain dominance in a relationship because she's fucking passed out right now.
Yes. If she falls asleep first, then you still remain dominant. So
that's why I stay up later at night.
That's how it works.
Like, look, I run shit when you're asleep. That's how it goes. But
if you fall asleep first, then you're weaker. That's how that works.
That was, dude. It was funny because like yesterday, like I said, we went out to Red Rock and went hiking. We didn't have one drink yesterday. Both of us were passed the fuck out at like 8:00. Like it was
okay.
Came back, showered. I'm like, do you want to go like drink or anything? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, good.
Oddly enough, sometimes.
What's that?
Jet lag kicking in. Maybe
it was still yesterday. Yeah. Like I woke up and felt good. God damn it, Parrothead. Look at, hang on. Soul Assassin said Rings had a Tempest in Galadriel. She-Hulk had Daredevil in her.
You have to be an Evil Knievel to be with She-Hulk.
Daredevil had to do the walk of shame. Like this motherfucker left with. He went from killing like how many Russians in a hallway to fucking doing a walk of shame shoeless.
Fucking Kingpin's ass.
Kingpin.
It's just more retarded because it's like he's walking in his suit in the daytime, just like down the sidewalk, and it's like, I don't think he'd ever do that. He'd probably rather just go. He'd rather probably walk the streets in his underwear as like Matt Murdock, like
Matt Murdock.
you know.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it just seems really weird. They could have done a funny joke, but like this type of joke was really dumb. Like
It didn't.
Well,
It
it's
didn't
like-
make any fucking sense.
You have a really popular superhero, and then you're gonna bury him like that. It's like wrestling. Like you have somebody that's super over. Like, why would you do that to like undermine?
they
like,
only.
it makes no
I feel like
sense.
honestly, they only saw it as like teehee. You know how girls do the walk of shame sometimes?
Yeah.
Let's have a guy do that, and that's like the depth of the joke. And
Yeah.
that's all it was. Like nothing else. But they happen to layeredly insult things in the process. So yeah, on accident. But then again, based on the She-Hulk leak things for the finale, I don't fucking know anymore what they do intentionally or not, because it's so bad regardless.
I looked at some of the leaks earlier because I caught
It's
them,
over now, though, isn't it?
There's like well, technically now, I guess the last episode has been posted, probably. I think so.
Today,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I think
so.
It posted today.
Okay.
Yeah, within the last 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not watching. Like I said, I haven't watched an episode since the 5th one. I tapped out. I'm even Andor, which I liked the first couple episodes, but I'm like, I know where this is going, and even though I did like, and this is one that I'm still on the fence about going back and watching, because I like what they did with Cassian's backstory. And I understand it's getting fed something mediocre after being fed a steady diet of shit sandwiches from Disney.
Yeah.
I understand.
You want
And
some
Tony-
stale green beans that are cold?
Right. That's basically what you get from them. And I know I shouldn't, but it's one of those shows where I kind of want to go and watch it. I do. Like, I have no desire to watch She-Hulk.
It has it has a good aesthetic to it, and like it seems
does.
like they cared a little more. There's more like there's more of an idea that like people that know something about film has worked on this a little.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And what was the director? Tony Gilroy, I think, is in charge on that. He did a good job with it. I'll say for what I've seen, he did a good job. I liked how they developed Cassian's backstory, and they gave him a lot more depth just in the first couple episodes. So for me, it's kind of worthwhile watching, going back and checking it out.
yeah, it's an interesting type of contrast with the 4 shows going on at the same time with Rings of Power, House of Dragons, She-Hulk, and Andor, because they're all a very different level of quality compared to each other.
Yeah.
And like Andor has that kind of thing where it's probably the second. I'd say it places number 2 and compared to those 4 shows, like under House of Dragons, where it's got something there, but there's not enough substance. It's doing a slow pace, but you're not gaining enough meat to keep you invested. As for House of Dragons, there's barely any action at all. There's barely that many location changes, and they even change the actors though that are the same characters, and you get more invested in each episode for the most part. And it's like that's really hard to do. It's tight in how it is, and there's different things to notice if you like rewatch an episode that is like small details that help kind of show more without them telling it to you. And then Andor is just kind of like, well, what's here is here. Like it's on the surface, and that's what you have, and it's neat, but you're not getting enough, filling out of it.
Yeah.
Satisfaction.
I've been really happy with House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't see this Sunday's episode because I was flying
I'm
out.
behind.
Dude, you're gonna love, dude. Oh,
I'm back one. Is it
Man.
good?
good is an understatement.
Okay, because that's something I might check out tomorrow morning because I could put it on the computer and throw it on HBO Max and watch it on there. So I might, if it's that fucking good, I'll like I said, I'll go get breakfast tomorrow morning and I'll watch it because I've thoroughly enjoyed that show.
What I watched, I liked.
The recasting of the main actresses was a little bit jarring at first.
Yeah, so
because
some of them they don't look like their younger counterparts
Yeah.
necessarily, but it's
Yeah.
like it's not enough, I think, to take you out of it too much
No.
because they do a
No.
good job at nailing how the characters would probably be at this point. So it's not too distracting.
It didn't. No. The first episode with him, like I said, it took a little bit of like adjustment. But I didn't dislike the casting. It was just like you got used to the young Rhaenyra, and I had to look that girl up that played her at first. She was like 24, something like that.
Yeah, she doesn't look 24.
No, I was like, how old is this little girl? And yeah, she's 24 years old, which, I'm like, okay. But her and Alicent, and I just read something, and it said Alicent is what is she? What's her name? Oh God, the one that married Joffrey, Marjorie, Tyrell. From Tyrell.
Oh, right.
Tyrell.
Yeah.
She's a descendant of Alicent Hightower.
Okay. I can sort of see that.
Yeah. I liked that kill when she got because she died in the explosion in the Septum, in Game of Thrones, and I was like, damn, because I liked the actress that played her, that played Marjorie Tyrell. I really liked her, and it was really nice seeing Joffrey die too. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the most satisfying deaths in that original series.
Yeah, that's something that they do well with this stuff is they make you feel certain ways about characters, and when things happen to them, it's engaging. Whether they live or die, or somebody kills somebody, it's like, what's going on here? Angelus, how'd you feel about the last episode
of
House of Dragons?
Oh, I'm behind. So I haven't seen it.
Okay, you haven't. Okay, for a second I thought you said it wasn't.
Episode 3 was like the last episode I want to say that I watched.
Okay,
so, like,
I will say
the time jump. I want to say.
I will say, if you watch them all together like a binge, like that I don't know how that'll be watching it. That's the one thing that I think will be interesting about House of Dragons, because the weekly thing with it gives you a little, in a way, more time to settle the characters in your head. With the changes, but if you watch it like all in one sitting or something, like the age changes of the characters might be more jarring. I don't know.
When I watched the original Game of Thrones, I watched like the first like couple seasons like back to back. Like I binge watched them all, and that wasn't too bad.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they didn't have like Arya become like 25 in another episode, like so
that's true.
But
I did see the actress that plays the girl that we were talking about just a bit ago. I'm terrible with names and shows.
Same here, especially there's so many shows and there's so many characters in each show. It's like, man, how am I supposed to know? And then there's the actors that play them. Like,
so
the chick that's playing Rhaenyra is like non-binary.
Yeah, and I looked at her. I'm like, what in the hell? This looks nothing like at least the other ones look somewhat like their previous actors.
It made me laugh because she was like, "Oh, it's so and so playing a woman," and I'm like,
"You mean a woman's playing a woman?"
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, "So, bitch, you're playing a female. Well, you're a female, so you're playing a female. Okay, congratulations, you got a gash. You're playing a female. All right,
but they're not female.
Yeah, you can take." You can take that imaginary non-binary shit and fucking throw it out this window behind me, and it'll fall 18 stories to the fucking pavement because it ain't real.
Yep. It's like Nyla Rose in freaking wrestling right now. Like she apparently stole the belt from Jade Cargill. Like literally, like how the Giants stole the belt, like and took it from what was it, Hogan?
Yeah.
Pretended he was the champ. That's basically what's happening right now with Nyla. And
you're talking about the Giants football team for a sec. I was like, they just like stole a belt from somebody.
And it's just so annoying. It's like, I don't want to see you on my screen. Like,
so Nyla Rose. Let me get this straight.
She has the TBS title because she stole it from.
So
Jade.
Brandon, they're letting a man pretend to be a woman and then do what a woman does, but better. Is that what?
Yeah, I guess.
So in
And
2022,
then
what
they're gonna
we're
have
saying
a
is
match
it takes.
tomorrow.
If you want a good woman, it takes a man to do that. I guess is that's.
I mean, pretty much all the men keep on winning Woman of the Year. So I mean, what does that tell you? So,
I get into fights with people on Facebook about it, and they're like, "Oh, you're just a bigot." It's like, no, I just don't like seeing, when people try to play pretend, and it's just
Get awarded
ridiculous.
for it.
Yeah, and get
You
awarded for
rewarded.
it. It's like she isn't a woman. She's a dude, a trans woman, and it's like, and she's terrible at wrestling for one. And that's probably why she turned into a woman, because she couldn't hack it as a male wrestler. And then basically it's just taking opportunities from the actual women wrestlers who deserve it, because they've been there.
That was the thing too. Was he wasn't any good as a worker, as a man, and absolutely subpar.
Mm-hmm.
So went and said, "Oh, now I'm a woman." And like I said, I've worked on the indies with Nyla Rose since 2012, 2013, for about 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I worked shows in Saginaw with Nyla because Rude Boy, Rudy Hill from the ICP clique, was booking her when I worked for Apex, and they were using they'd have this oh my god, this gorgeous Mexican chick named Amber Rodriguez, who was like, I mean, the absolute opposite of Brandon. Like, Brandon is a woman, dude's like 5'8", like 220, and you've got Amber Rodriguez, who is like 5'7", 115 pounds, and just fucking beautiful. And it was so disgusting in the ring. It just didn't even look right. But hey, we've got, speaking of the gays and the gays agenda, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the program for the first time in way too fucking long. Mr. Red Gaze, the assistant regional manager. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Can you guys hear me okay? This is my first actual stream back since, I'm just making sure everything's tip-top in order.
sexy as ever.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, emphasis on the tip.
That voice sounds beautiful. It's good to have you back, man. How you been?
I've been pretty good, actually, nice and relaxed, not dealing with the psychopaths every day of my life.
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet, actually. Part of me doesn't really want to come back, but I miss you guys, so I have to.
Dude, I have to tell you, I right over on the dresser, over here in my hotel room in beautiful downtown Las Vegas, is a stack of comic books I brought to read on the plane. And the first one I read Sunsworn. Nice. I was like, this is my fucking, and dude, when are we getting more, Red? When are we getting more?
That's one of the things I've been busy with. So, actually, you might be getting some freebies this month for Halloween.
The comic, dude. Okay, so getting to know the characters in the novel was fun, because you paint, you have headcanon, what they, and then getting to see them illustrated in the book was fucking amazing. So kudos, brother. It was, and I'm not just saying that because I love you. I'm saying it because it was fucking great. It was a great fucking book, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
It's always a little
You're welcome.
iffy going from just prose to a visual medium, because some people may not have pictured them that way, or everybody draws their own picture when they're reading stuff.
Yeah,
There's a lot more emotion and expression to show on the pages and stuff too. So
Yeah.
compared to describing it, I suppose.
How you been, rookie? How you been, Angelus? What's up, guys?
Good. Doing good.
Doing
been
excellent.
Doing the YouTubes and the wrestling stuff with these guys. So
Sweet. Yeah, there's hours are killing me, man. Like every once in a while I'll wake up and I'll see you guys are live and I'm like, oh god, I really want to join, but it's like fucking 2:30 in the morning here.
You guys stream too much. It's just like, oh, you're live again. Oh my god, how do you do that? Like, I can't do that anymore. I feel like an old man now. I'm like, back in my day, I could stream all the time, and now I don't know.
Well, no, it's not an old man thing. Even though I am an old man, I'm not going to downplay that. But it's just the time zone, because like right now it's like 8 in the morning for me, and that's fine, you know. But 2:30, 3:30, that's pushing it.
You in like England or something?
Yeah. No, I'm in bumfuck Egypt, or close to it.
Okay. Nice. Bumfuck Egypt sounds like a funny comic book, if you're just to be honest, you know.
Yeah, surprisingly, that expression's been around forever, and I don't, to my knowledge, no one has ever used it in some kind of storytelling regard.
That copyright that shit, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
The bumfuck god,
shit, bro. But
Bumfuck raw coming at you.
It's funny, man. Read on Monday night, Tony and Chris and Tommy and Vinny hosted the show, because like I said, me and the wife were at Cirque du Soleil, and I've like I said, it's been kind of nice. I've had a couple of Mondays off where it's like, hey guys, run the show, and I get to take Mondays off sometimes, you know. Once in a while I get a Monday off, you know.
That's good.
Speaking of Tony, where is Tony? Is it too late for Tony in his hometown?
Well, I'm like 10 minutes away from him. He's sleeping.
Throw a rock at him, see if he wakes up.
Switch this shit to your camera, take a walk, go knock on his door.
I could hit him from here. But no, I the last couple of nights, I don't want to sound gay, but I kind of wore him out.
Wow.
He's not. Tony's not. He's not a drinker. He went out, you know, and me and the wife, you know, we in our younger days, you know, but every now and then, you know, it's like that Toby Keith song. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. And so we went out, you know, Monday night, and we had a few cocktails, and you know me, I get crossfaded. First thing I did, hey Tony, we got to go to the dispensary. So I bought some cartridges, got my battery, got a couple bags of edibles. I'm like, let's fucking Vegas. and we were downtown, you know, had some fucking drinks, had some edibles, and he was like, I said, yep. I said, I can see it, brother. So I said we're going hiking tomorrow. So he mentioned Red Rock, so me and the wife and him and Reese, when his wife went out to Red Rock and did some hiking and hung out for a little bit after that. And you know, they had to work today. He was whooped. He was whooped tonight. He wanted to stream, but like I said, I was on a heater playing blackjack, and I didn't want to quit until I lost all my money. And then I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's go get some drinks and get dinner, and we'll go back to the fucking room and lick our wounds or something like that. So
yeah. No, I get it, man. I'm not the drinker I used to be either. I had my heyday, my time in the sun, but yeah, it's time in the grass now if I play too hard.
Right? Like I was joking around with Tony about that there, and I said, there was a point in the show where people probably would watch and think I am a fucking alcoholic, because every stream I was, man, but it was like Monday and Wednesdays were like the only times I would drink, you know. It was like during the streams. And then like on Tuesdays during Tony's stream sometimes, and then on Fridays. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
It's only most of the week, you know.
It was just my wine, you know. But honestly, like I quit drinking wine. I started working out again. You know, we moved into the new house. I got the weight room set up, dude. I'm down. Like I said, I was telling Draven earlier, I'm down like 20 fucking pounds. I was like 230, anywhere from 235 to 240. And I'm about 212 to 215 now. My waist went from a 40 down to a 34 again. Yeah, like nice, I'm man. Like not
to sound gay or anything, but I have been checking out your Instagram photos and
hell, you know, every now and then I'll post a shirtless selfie as a thirst trap, and I get all dudes liking it. And I'm like, well, that didn't work like it did 10 years ago.
Well, maybe they're women nowadays. I don't know. How do you know?
That's the thing. I don't want to judge. I don't want to judge.
Michael doesn't mean it's a dude, you bigot.
What up, franchise? Hey, franchise. You know what, man? Are you? Let me drop you a link, bro, because you're out here. You're out here on West Coast time. E-Tep only drinks and days that end in Y. I'm downing some fucking great value water right now because I've been drinking. Well, let's be honest. I drank nothing but vodka today, so let's be honest here.
Time to hydrate.
Yep, I've probably since the stream started, I think I'm on my like third or fourth bottle of water. That was like the worst thing about the massage today was like, and I told the wife, like, I went to the bathroom twice before I got back there on the table, and halfway through the fucking massage, I was like, oh God, I gotta piss. I'm like, motherfucker. And she's like, you want to turn over? I'm like, just give me 5 minutes. Hang on. I've got like a half mast. I've got a half mast thing going here, and I gotta
bring me that cup over here.
You know.
Question. Well, you're on the massage table. Would you prefer that you get the urge to piss or fart?
Oh, I'd rather have to piss. It's much easier to hold that in.
Well, if they can make the smell go away, I wouldn't mind the fart because the release would feel good. So it's like, all right. But if it smells and lingers, then never mind. It kind of ruins the mood.
I thought, I fucking thought at one point, like, because like I purposely, like I said, I had a bagel this morning, had half a cup of coffee, and like 1 bottle of water. I'm like, that's it. Because I knew we were going to get massages. I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with this. I like want to go through 1 massage and be able to fucking enjoy it and get my happy ending. And I mean, like I said, man, the way she was fucking, I was half-assed. I'm like, is this, like I said, because like the wife, you know, her massage girl comes in and she's like older. She's probably in her 50s, you know, and you know, I'm laying there. I'm like, wait. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Like, there's supposed to be 2 of them, you know? And then mine comes in. Like I said, man, she couldn't have been more than like 23, 24. And holy shit, dude. She like gets on my back. She's got her knees like right in my glutes. And she's like got her hands on my shoulders. And she's like puts her knees on my back. And she's like working back and forth. And then she slowly like slides her legs and like straddles me. And I'm sitting there going like, should I be getting excited by this or not? Like, I'm not sure.
And then she speaks and she's like, how do you like your massage, sir?
Yeah, if she, like, dude, with her voice, if she would have whispered in my ear at that point, I'd be like, I'm not going to turn over at all, ma'am. Here's another 150 fucking, here's another $200. Get yourself a new sheet, and I'm going to go on my way. We're just going to call it good. Wait, Soul says cocktails, riding guys, tired, bagels, massages. Look, hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless you live stream about it.
Unless you bring your wife, dummy.
Well, look, somebody had to pay for this shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I'm sitting back just like,
what are you, gay?
Yeah, you know. My only response was,
only if you're taking it.
Right. Right. See, and I tried to explain that, and it was like,
so you're supposed to give them you're supposed to give them the massage.
She's like a meta philosophy. Not a lot of people are going to get it. It's just a lot of people struggle with it.
They do. She says, "You flip over," so I grabbed her and flipped her over. I'm like, "Is this how it's done?" I don't know. I was like, she's rubbing my shoulders. I'm like, does a chokehold come with this? Like, because if it does, I will tip you extra.
If your wife asks, you're showing her a wrestling move. That's all. Teaching her a wrestling.
Oh, no. I already explained. Speaking of that, so, like, Friday night, I'm going to be hanging out with Jennifer Thomas. Those of you familiar with the channel know who Jennifer Thomas is. She is, we're going to hang out for, because Saturday is her birthday. And she invited us to her birthday, and I said, hey, I got to leave Saturday morning. You know, I fly out. So I was like, do you want to hang out Friday night? I said, we'll take it, go hang out for a drink. She said, yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna hang out Friday night. She's gonna come over and hang out with me and Tony and Reese and the wife and shit. So
nice,
sweet.
And I'm trying to talk to wife.
Tony in a chokehold. I want to see that.
We're expect to see a picture of me and Tony with like her having us both in a headlock or something. I said, look, I'm like, at some point, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get her legs around my head. It'll fucking happen. We'll be at the bar. I'll be like, here, just put your hands up on this chair, handstand, and just head scissor me. It'll be fine. This will be great.
You just got to put something really high on a shelf, and she can't reach it, and then I'll help you, and then you lift her up, and there you go.
Well, it's funny because she's really tiny. Like, she's only like 5'3". Like, she's like a couple inches taller than my wife. Like, my wife is like 5 foot tall. Jen's like 5'2" or 5'3", and I'm like 6'3". So I was like, it'll be fucking hilarious. So But no, man, it'll be fun. We're gonna kick it for her birthday on Friday, and I'm gonna try to hang out with Kai tomorrow at some point.
Nice.
I felt bad. He messaged me tonight, and he was still out and about, but I wanted to get back here. Like I said, we started 4 hours later than I wanted to tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it was it was worth it.
And isn't it funny because with your jet lag stuff, it's like you technically gained hours though. Like so it's
I
like
did.
not even midnight. It's not even midnight now with West Coast time. So it's like,
right. It's
young.
early. It's early here. And it feels fucking weird. Like I was messaging. I can't remember who the fuck I was messaging. And I'm like, oh shit, it's like 3 hours later there. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the middle of the night for them now.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 2:30.
You're a vampire though. This is like
That's
prime
true.
time.
And Jel's just awake whenever, and so it's like, okay, he's gets a text, he's up, goes back to sleep. No.
Yeah,
Angela,
pretty
does it
much. Lately,
does it
yeah.
make you uncomfortable that the sun is up over here?
A little offensive that the sun happens to be up somewhere on the earth right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
That's a little not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad to
Angelus
be the
is
one on
like-
the offending end, as usual.
Etep's face kind of disappears into the darkness sometimes, and it looks like it's like one of those anonymous things where it's like got the silhouette and the deep voice modifier. I don't know, where'd they touch you? Well, they touched me on my legs and then asked me to flip over. Or the bathroom.
They gently grab me around the testicular area. What up, Adega? Hey,
up,
Adega
Adega?
says, welcome back, Red Gaze.
Thank you.
Dude,
Diggity dagga.
we've gained, I think, like 8 or 9 subscribers since I've been on vacation.
Sweet.
I've been posting shorts down on Fremont Street of homeless people dancing. I should have got, dude. I should have done the one today. So we're walking to the El Cortez to get our massages, and there's like homeless people like littered down the sidewalk along one of the streets. Right, like it was like being in Detroit again. It felt like home.
It's like
But
Nancy
this
Pelosi's
lady,
front lawn.
it's like you peasants. It smelled like piss and vodka, and then Paul ran over a hooker. I don't know what happened. But we're walking down the fucking sidewalk, and this fucking lady is like dancing right by the side of the street, and she's like chanting. And I'm trying to pick up on what it was. And honestly, it sounded, and I wouldn't know this, but my mother is part Hungarian. And it sounded like she was fucking chanting in Hungarian. And I walk by, and she's like trying to talk to us while we're walking by. And I'm looking at the wife going, do not engage, walk.
Don't
And-
put that
and
black
this-
magic on me, bitch.
Agreed.
And this fucking bitch starts, I hear, you the bald, blah, blah. And then she's like going off, like screaming at me. I was like, this motherfucking whore just put a curse on me. I'm like, this bitch just tried to, that's why I lost gambling tonight, was this fucking bitch. Over here with their fucking crackhead voodoo magic. Like, seriously, it was fucking crackhead voodoo sidewalk magic. Like, she was just, and this is what happened to this was like my luck tonight, right here. That was me at the blackjack table after dealing with this crackhead bitch. And
Apparently,
I
it
should have
worked.
just thrown $1 at her, but instead
What a stupid son of a bitch.
you know.
You need to get yourself a wig and just keep it in your pocket, because I think the bald element was the defining element there that really snapped
She-
that curse on you.
She was so mad. Just a bald. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not a. Hey, I'm Kojak. Who loves you, baby? She did not want a lollipop.
Her parents were killed by eggs, so whenever she sees bald people, it reminds her of that or something.
Why does
So
this
she was
bitch
just-
keep calling me Humpty Dumpty?
She was just pissed because you wouldn't stop and like have a stop and chat.
No, I got accosted by how many? Like, there's like so you're walking around, you got like all the showgirls walking around down there, and then you got like this Draven, you know, like the sidewalk performers.
Yeah.
So we got like it was basically the equivalent of a fucking timeshare. This guy's like, dude come out looking like Pharrell. And he's like, hey, ba, you know, and we're like, whatever. So we go in the shop, and the guy's like, oh, you get a free gift, ba. And it turned out he's like, will you come stay at this resort? I'm like, nah, fuck you. We're out, man. We're out.
Get a free handies. I'm in.
Yeah, he was like, what about an old fashioned from this Asian woman? I'm like, how old is she?
Any Nigerians offer to take you to Subway?
For handies and blowies.
Are her hands well lubricated? Will that work? I don't know. What did Soul Assassin say? Throw the devil horns up and send that bad voodoo back. Dio said it worked. I was like, at that point, I'm like reaching in my pocket. I'm like, should I grab my phone and turn this into a short and risk her throwing feces at me?
Probably not, honestly. You're about to go into a public place. You don't want to go back and change your shirt. Now, just gotta.
No,
keep
I'm
going.
like, I'm not trying to catch monkeypox, like I said, which is why I was so hesitant to get in the pool after Freak Day the other day. Literally, it was like we came in and they had a big fucking poster. It was like, it's the gay fucking pride cabaret fucking.
Isn't that every day though?
It was like a I don't know what you call it, like a homo hoedown.
A homo down.
It was a homo down. No, there was no hate crimes committed. Oh, Jesus Christ. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the monetization of my channel is just sitting here looking at me
You
going,
out of your goddamn mind. Son of a... Son of a...
that's my monetization right now, going, you mother... Stop it. I'm like, okay.
He plays Toad in the new Mario movie.
Mario Brothers? Okay. I think as long as it's not Jordan Peele, I'm good with it.
Yeah, he plays Toad in the new movie.
Yeah, Jordan Peele can fuck off. I like Keegan-Michael Key. He hosted. How can you hate a guy that hosted the Puppy Bowl? Like, he hosts the Puppy Bowl.
And so far, I mean, to my knowledge at least, he hasn't made any overt retarded comments. So.
No, he's not Jordan Peele going, I'll never cast a white lead. But I married a Jewish girl.
Yeah.
That's not white in his mind, you understand?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, well, he's like, actually, the Hebrew Israelites were the first Jews. All right, motherfucker. Next thing you know, I'm going to be hearing the fucking story of the first fucking ninja who was black, too. What up, Steve Mack? What's going on, Franchise History TV?
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, why you got to pop on when I'm making fun of the Hebrew Israelites, dog? Come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking with you, man. Welcome, brother. Welcome.
It's been a long time.
It has, man. I'm out here in the West Coast now. I figured I'd toss up because you're in the same time zone as me right now. I say he's on the same time zone. We'll hit him up.
Yep.
He popped in the chat.
Yep. How's Vegas so far? Sounds like you're having fun.
I've had a fucking good time. Like I said, I've only lost a couple $100. Been accosted by a couple crackheads. We're good so far. We're good. That voodoo white lady on the sidewalk that I couldn't tell if it was dirt or face tattoos. I think it was dirt. She tried to put a spell on me. It was really fun. It was fucking hilarious. Like I said, that would have been a great short. That would have been fucking awesome. But
as long as you said thank you, then I think that it wouldn't work though.
I'm starting to think that lady went to Kai in disguise
he?
because he's pretty irate in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Bro. A candlelit dinner for two. Baby, that's tomorrow. You messed up by one day. You messed up by one day.
You bald motherfucker.
That lady did too. She's like, you bald, and then went back to the other language, which I think was Hungarian. Like I said.
So you actually got
pretty
the treatment in real life.
As soon as you left, you didn't start growing hair or something. Her spell wasn't to give you long, luscious Goldilocks or something.
Yeah.
No, she gave me Chris Elliott hair from fucking Scary Movie.
I was gonna say, give your hair like Culture Casino and give him a run for his money.
I would love that. I would love a long fucking flowing mane. Unfortunately, I don't think that's in the cards, though. I don't think that's in the
You
cards.
can only have long hair in the form of a mohawk, so it can go up like 6 feet, but you can't wear it down.
I would do that because I could turn that into like a Peaky Blinders thing.
You got to get one of those things like in they have those like dollar shave clubs or whatever.
Dollar Shave Club.
Where you it like supposed to awaken the follicles or whatever. You rub it over
Awaken
your head.
the follicles?
Yeah, it's
Might have
supposed to
better
awaken
luck
the
at
follicles in your beard. But you use it on your head and you should be good.
If anything was going to awaken the follicles, it was that fucking Asian girl giving me a rub down today. She fucking
Awaken the
awakened
follicles
something.
is
I don't know if it was the follicles, but something was awake.
She awakens my follicles
Wrong
anytime.
head.
The follicles awake.
Right?
I have a similar massage story that you do, Pete. It's not good. The massages, man. Especially you get the massages by the younger woman. You gotta be careful.
Oh, dude.
I'm guilty of that one.
Gotta make sure she gets the follicles, not the genitals.
That's true.
Like I said, man, the older woman came in and she starts giving the wife the massage, and then I get the young one. I'm like, they playing this shit out perfectly. I'm like, shit.
Oh no, you want trade? Okay.
I was like, no, we're good right here. She's like, this too rough. I'm like, no. Where's that leash and that dog collar?
They bring out the 77-year-old old lady or something. Just all better now. Yes.
She stood up on the other table and fucking elbow dropped me like Macho Man in the back.
Oh yeah.
All I heard was dun 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 dun. Here I come, pow, and an elbow drop. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, we had that as our doorbell thing for Subway for a while. The dun 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 dun. Little noise. That was funny. People thought I was racist for a little bit, but that was funny.
Nah, that's funny. That's funny. Look at, God, wait, here it is right here. Look. Oh yeah, awaken the follicles, you gay, Angelus.
Dude, awaken the follicles
trying
sounds
to help a
hilarious
brother
to me.
out.
Hey, at least it's not a.
That's got to be a shirt, Angelus, like awakening the follicles or the follicles awakening or some shit. Just... That's fun.
Awaken the follicles.
You gay.
You gay. It's on the back. It just says you gay.
It's a tagline. With it.
Oh shit! That seeing as we're talking about Chinese massage.
Let the Rock tell you in Chinese.
Chinese?
Ding bong ding dong, he's stone cold.
I thought you were going to show Grace Randolph for some reason.
Oh shit! Hang on. I think is like I said, man. I've said this many times, and those of you who've seen Grace Randolph recently, she's kind of getting that Forrest Whitaker eye going on. Like you got Forrest Whitaker, you got Shawn Michaels, and then Grace Randolph. Like
He's transitioning into her favorite actors.
Grace needs a good stuffing to correct her vision.
Like I said, well, shit. I should go visit Grace. I'll knock that eye straight. I don't know. I'll make her say so. But I mean, look at it. That's it is what it is. It's Grace.
Man, she looked dry. I feel like she hadn't had lotion in 3 years.
Call her Ashy Larry.
Ashy Susie. Something.
Disgrace.
If the wife hears,
Give her that lotion after you knock her eyes straight.
Parrot Head, she's sleeping right over there. She'll
She'll just get him back in subtle ways throughout the trip or something. You won't know it's coming. I think he's cursed, but she's just doing stuff to him the whole time. Like,
I'll be sitting at the
voodoo
fucking
lady to his date with Kai.
I'll be sitting at the table. I'll be like, "Hey, give me another 100," and she'll be gone. I'll be like,
you're on the plane and you see the lady, and then you look back and then she's not there. And then you're at the airport. You think you see her again, then she's gone. It's like, God, what the fuck?
I'm gonna be in the plane trying to take a piss on the way home, and she's gonna pop out of the toilet like that bitch in The Grudge.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's not a flattering image for her.
No, you should have seen her in person. That wasn't flattering either. It was fucking, dude. Like we went to the parking structure when because Tony and them brought us to the hotel, and when they parked, We walked. The elevator was fucking broke. All right, so we had to walk down like 6 flights of stairs, and now mind you, I got a fuck ton of luggage, and we walk out the fucking door, and I swear to God, it was like walking into Detroit. All I smelled was piss and homeless people.
Yummy.
Seriously, like the whole fucking side of the sidewalk over at a parking structure was just fucking just. There was like homeless people, and like you could tell there was places where homeless people were sleeping and pissing, and it smelled so.
Now, are there non-homeless people pissing on the homeless people? Is that where the smell comes from? Maybe.
I think that would have been fucking fun. I was like ready to at one point. I just had to go. I'm
like to be fair, I'd rather smell piss than smell homeless people. They fucking piss me off. Yeah, I'd rather.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You take one or the other.
But and then like I said, the parking garage was like it was. I was like, the hotel's really nice though, but like just that parking structure, I was like, ugh. Like it's bad. Like it's a Detroit parking structure that somehow ended up here. Get Rosetta Stone. I'm sure they have crackhead language course. I'm gonna try to order. I wonder if that's on that. What is that app? Babbel. I wonder if that's on Babbel. Is crackhead on here?
That's kind of funny how they keep on having every device like a female name, Alexa. You know, they got Rosetta, all these ones. Like nobody's like John. John, can you do this for me? No.
Hey,
it's always
Dick.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say what app are you using? Well, this is Dick. Oh, what? What? Kevin Hart. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. What? I'm not using the Dick app.
Asshole,
no.
Can you put this on the grocery list? Thank you.
Yeah, you should be able to name your own devices, right?
Right. Like, I mean, I don't know, Alexa. I mean, that's like a good stripper name, you know. I mean, that's all right.
That's
I mean,
true.
we can go with that. We can go with Alexa.
Sapphire, Crystal,
Sapphire. I used to know a Sapphire down at the Voo in Saginaw when I was dating one of the girls there. There was sweet, and we jokingly called her Sweet Sapphire. It was funny. I was used to do the Dusty Rhodes voice to her. She didn't get it at first until I made her watch fucking wrestling one night. I'm like, hey, check this out. I was like, it's Sweet Sapphire. If they're going to take the common man, Sweet Sapphire, away from me, baby. I'm Dusty Rhodes, the American dream, baby. She finally got it. She's like, I'm not wearing those polka dots. I'm like, no, you're way too skinny.
And then she stopped speaking to you.
she's like, are you saying I look like that? I'm like, no. I got slapped with some Lee press-ons. That shit fucking hurt. That shit fucking hurt. I was like, how do you even grip the pole with those? Jesus. Steve's like, I'm sorry.
Indeed. He's like, yeah.
He's
He's like, that one. He's like, no.
He's like, fuck this. Too much.
He's like, they're going to the Dusty Rhodes jokes. I'm fucking out.
Yeah, fuck that.
At this point. Wait. What is this? Wait. Parrot Head. If you like the smell of piss and homeless people, go to Seattle. No.
That's kind of where I'm around, dude. What are you talking about? That's how I know the difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say you live there. You understand. I was like, I'm about as far west as I'm gonna go. We thought you drew the line at Dusty Rhodes jokes franchise.
Yeah.
I want to. Dude, homeless people, man. This one dude tried to like camp out outside of our store, and was like, he tried to come in and like he like try to beg people outside, oh, give me money, me, and then like he'd come in and like he'd not just get like a normal sandwich or something, he'd like touch all the bags of chips and like the handle on the fridge, and I'm honestly just like, you know what? I was like, man, I don't know where the hell your hands have been. Kids grab the chips and stuff. Like people, like okay, yeah. we citation his ass because like he like was camping out inside the store. It's just like, dude, no, it's not. This ain't no homeless gathering. We ain't letting that. You let one in. You let more in, they all start to gather around, and there's a whole little campsite. No, fuck that. No.
Next thing you know, they're jacking it in San Diego.
Yeah, but
I just don't make eye contact with them.
That's
a good policy.
That is you have to, because if you make eye contact, they're latching onto you. And dude, we're sitting there crossing the fucking road, coming back. We were just leaving like Fremont, and we're crossing the street, and we're sitting there. I'm smoking a square, and me and the wife are talking, and this dude excuse me, do you have any change? I'm like, what? No.
Change.
He's like,
Change.
who's that? He
Literally
did. He
doing a
was just
South Park.
like casual. Like, do you have any like? No. Here, here's a half-smoked Marlboro Red, motherfucker. There you go. Have that.
Well,
God damn.
I'm going to the Kingdom of Homelessness tomorrow, San Francisco. So I'm trying not to make eye contact.
Wear plastic bags on your shoes.
You just gotta wear sunglasses, man. You
Yep.
just literally
Get them lokes on so they can't see your eyes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan. That is the
Have a little
plan.
stick. Have a stick in your back pocket to poke them away if they get too close to you.
I
works nicely.
just just carry a fucking 1 liter of water and buy a taser when you get there, and just fucking they come to you, just throw water on them because they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Needs to hit them with a taser real quick.
Just have some soap. Just have soap. They'd be like, ew, clean, Jesus, no. Oh.
You're swinging soap on a rope at them.
Their only weakness.
Throw some soap in a washcloth.
It's like
soap in a washcloth for maybe a nickel.
They'll snatch that right off there and start washing your windows.
Yeah. See, Soul Assassin knows the eyes, Chico. The eyes, they never lie. You can't look them in the eyes. They'll accost you. They will accost you if you look them in those fucking eyes.
Oh yeah, They'll try.
That's what I'm gonna do as soon as we're done here. I'm gonna be walking downstairs to go smoke a joint and then probably pass out. I was so apprehensive about it because I said, I came out, I went to the dispensary and I bought a bunch of edibles and I bought a couple cartridges because Tony hooked me up with a battery, so I have to buy a new battery. So I've been walking around hitting that, and then I'm like, was it Monday night we're walking around? There's motherfuckers just walking around smoking weed, and I'm just like, okay, all right. So me and the wife, we just went downstairs, and I was standing out front of the hotel and just burned one out. I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever. I'm like, apparently nobody cares. I'm like, I'm trying to be a little bit, discreet with it, but I'm like, all right. So, yeah, we were just walking through Fremont earlier. I had a 4-pack I bought the other night and just pulled one out and fucking smoking it.
And you realize there's not many bathrooms because that's where everybody pisses on the sidewalk for.
It just like certain parking garages, you can tell that these are also, they double as urinals. So
the bathroom area.
Yeah. It's been, honestly, it's been fun though. Like I said, I'm probably gonna make this a yearly thing. We're gonna come out here for 3 days. We're not gonna do a week every time.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 days is good. You get a day to kind of arrive and kind of get settled into the area. A day of super fun and stuff. Maybe one extra day of a little bit of fun and something, and then on the way home. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I did with the last was. There was 3 or 4 days. That was plenty.
Yep. Like I said, we were we almost booked an extra 2 days.
Okay.
When we first did, but I was like, I'm like Sunday through Saturday will probably be good.
You used to be chilling in the hotel by those next 2 days. You used to be like, yeah, I'm kind of tired.
That's it. Everybody's like, well, you're never going to be in your room, and it's like, I hate people. So, I honestly, no, we hung out in here today. I fucking came up here and took a nap earlier, fuck it. But yesterday after hiking and shit, and
you do your planned events, and then you're like, my body is ready for watching TV and going to sleep.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said,
look at that. I opened Instagram. First thing I see, shirtless E-Tip.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I made the
drink it in, baby. Drink it in.
I made the awaken
Jesus
the
Christ,
follicle.
you fighting vampires? He's ready for you, Angelus. Look at this.
Oh,
damn! The cross around your neck, it weighs 20 pounds.
That's not even the big one either. I got the small one on. This is the tiny.
He's got portable weightlifting dumbbells to
He's my what was it? Whistler, or what is that his name?
Yeah, Whistler from
you're
Blade.
my Whistler. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Pissler.
I made the Awaken the Follicle shirt, by the way.
Yes,
nice.
Good. No, you did right there. You made it while we're talking. That's awesome.
Yep. Let's see. Wait. Hang on. Let me put you on solo here. There it is.
Awaken the Follicle.
That was
I
quick.
love that.
That's a quick turnaround.
That's perfect.
Yep.
I think that'll sell pretty well.
The quick
Yeah.
flip over.
I mean, they might not know what the fuck that means when you just read it like that and how that's gay, but you know,
I'll put
whatever.
it on my Teespring.
We can explain it though. That's fine.
Is that gay?
Love how enthusiastically it's yup.
I
Quick.
fucking love Step Brothers. That movie's so good.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
it is.
dude.
A
I don't
classic.
care how much hate Talladega Nights gets. The supporting characters in that are way better than Will Ferrell in that movie. Like all the supporting characters, like you could take Will Ferrell out of that and just have supporting cast, and that movie would have been fucking great all by itself.
Wait a minute. Who hates Ricky Bobby? I never heard of that before.
I like Will Ferrell, but I don't know. As a leading man, he just kind of...
He's 50-50 for me. Sometimes he's cool. Sometimes he annoys the shit out of me.
Yep.
True.
I do. I like Talladega Nights, though. That is a fun one. But like Jane Lynch and Gary Cole make that... and those kids make that fucking movie. Michael Duncan Clark. And what was the other dude that's on his pit crew? He was in 30 Rock. He was the page with the fucked up haircut. Jack, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah, it was more flamboyant.
Yes. Yeah, he was in that too. That movie was fucking funny. Look at Soul Assassin says, "I demand 50%, you fabulous vampire."
50% of the gay or of the follicles?
He wants 50% of the gay. He wants 50% of the gay.
That's funny.
That's. There you go. Had to wake you
Been a
up.
while. I enjoyed that.
Had to hit you with a little bit of that. Wait, and we were talking about Blade earlier, so we'll talk MCU just for a minute. But before we talk MCU, we got to do this. Just because they're in Vegas doesn't mean you don't have to get it. So if you got your kazoos out there, get them ready, because here we go.
Gets me hard every time.
It took me a while to get it. I don't know why.
So we've got Blade pushed back, Fantastic Four pushed back, Avengers Secret Wars pushed back, and I think there was one other steaming pile
Deadpool too,
of,
I think.
Yeah, Deadpool they pushed back. Your Soul Assassin, you're fucking spot on. It is dead on arrival. First of all, they're gonna massacre the Fantastic Four. They're gonna massacre that. The best Fantastic Four movie was the 2004, with Ian Guffold and Jessica Alba.
And that's much.
That is your best.
Chiklis.
Michael Chiklis, and Evans. Was it Chris Evans in that? Yeah, Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, yeah.
Outside of Roger Corman's. Now, I'm not discounting Roger Corman's Fantastic Four that was only made to keep rights, but it's free on YouTube. Still a fine piece of cinema, but no, they're gonna and Blade. They lost their director.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then he walked off because they were like, "Hey, you got to do it like this," and he's like, "Nah."
I'm pretty sure it was probably Feige's fault, because Feige's like, well, he's got to tell jokes every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm wondering if if this is an indication of course correction that they're pushing all these back.
Ah,
Because you know how Warner
Panthenary?
Brothers basically like shit canned like a bunch of their projects.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can it be
that's
corrected to that
what we're
degree, though,
getting.
at this point?
It's kind of funny. It's like, in a way, it'd be kind of funny if they made like a hiatus for all their projects in general. Like, okay, we have no announcements for projects for a while for movies because we got to get our shit together. Let's
well, they
think here.
fucking should.
need to.
Yes.
Like, honestly,
It's
because when they
garbage.
keep on releasing these subpar things and like they're not increasing in like the sales and interest, are they? Like, I don't know. It seems like after She-Hulk too. Like, man.
Well, from what I understand, I didn't watch it, but from what I understand, She-Hulk was basically just, an FU at Twitter people, conservative Twitter people. And,
Well, yeah, but it's like also not even like a funny version of it. It's like just like even lesser. I know, but it's like, I mean, they could have like made fun of Twitter and still been funny, but they weren't even funny, so it was like even worse. It's like,
yeah, but that's the latest, and they're quite proud of it. So I don't see a course correction coming out of from those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The last thing I saw from the MCU was Doctor Strange, and let me
when you
tell
say Doctor Strange, you mean the original Doctor Strange or the second one?
The second one. That
I'm sorry.
was a burning trash fire of garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
what
made
they're
it-
trying to do.
I made it halfway through that movie and fucking passed out and never went back.
You didn't miss nothing, really.
No,
I
you
mean,
didn't.
No, and you know what's funny is like my wife, and she sat down and watched Thor: Love and Thunder with the kid because he wanted to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's a normie with all this shit, and she sat there and watched it, and I said, "What did you think?" She goes, "It was fucking garbage." She goes,
Yeah, I
"That was
heard.
the worst fucking." She goes, "It was stupid." I'm like, I read all the leaks. I'm not even gonna waste my fucking time.
I don't even care.
I'm out.
You know when they used to say that like MCU is just full of jokes all the time and quips? Like they'd say that in like phase 2 and 3. It's like no, like Thor: Love and Thunder is the perfect example of what that is of just it's all just trying to do jokes and nothing is serious. It's all
that's what it's
all
trying to be.
ridiculous. But it's like even Guardians had at least some type of like heart to it, a little, some type of point in there. They were trying to be silly, but like there was like a method to the silliness. As toward this, it's like just like bombastic, like shitting out paint onto a canvas, and it's like, hey, isn't that great? It's like no.
It also works
no.
with those characters too. Comedy doesn't work with every character. Like
Nope.
Yeah, and honestly, Thor being more tragic, I mean, that was a good mix to have him with the Guardians, where he's a little bit more of a somewhat serious, especially with what he's gone through. I mean, he can be humorous, but it's usually because he's trying to, kind of like with Tony, like that's how he deals with it. It's like, I got to fight, to not express my emotion so much. So it's there's a point to it before.
It seems like they built a good storyline with all the characters, like Scarlet Witch, for example, and then all of a sudden they just shit on them. That's what Doctor Strange did with the Scarlet Witch.
I would have been fine with her going bad, but the way they had it happen made no fucking sense at all. It's just like, I'm okay if she went bad, but this was just a total left turn. What the hell? And just random bullshit. Like, I want to because, I just do. And I'm okay killing people now. And I like controlling their minds and fucking up everything as well. And I'm going to be totally nice, though.
Well, isn't White Vision supposed to be in Quantum Mania or something?
I thought he was.
That makes no sense. Like, why was he not in
anything
in Doctor Strange or anything after that? Like,
they didn't know about the character probably because they didn't watch the show. It's like, yeah.
Well, the fucking the writers. You got to be honest. The writers for She-Hulk. You've got a bunch of fucking cat fucking wine moms, cat ladies. I mean, everything that they're doing is projection. Every fucking thing they're doing is projecting all their insecurities, all their bullshit into their fucking show. They massacred this character. And then they want to act like they know who the fuck She-Hulk is. When you got Jessica Gao, who's a fucking moron. What's that other heifer? Dana Schwartz, that fucking fat pig bitch. This dumb cunt tries to attack South Park online, and I'm not a big South Park fan anymore. Like, I'm not. I you know, the old shit I love. But she attacks the franchise. Oh, it ruined a generation of men. And then wants to play victim.
What?
And you say some... She did that like a year and a half ago. Got this half-baked fucking tweet. And then got roasted. And then want to play the victim. See, I'm getting attacked because I'm a woman who has an opinion on the internet. It's like... No, because you stupid cunt, you fucking ran your dick suckers, got it kicked right back at you, and then wanted to play the victim when you were the fucking dumbass that ran your mouth in the first place. Just shut up. Just shut up. Like, you fucking twat. Like, nobody fucking cares about you fucking cat lady bitches that want to sit around and suck a box of Franzia down and then smell like Paul Malls and cat litter tomorrow. I don't fucking care.
Nelson.
Like, you're
Yeah, let's
what up,
be honest
Nelson?
here. All the world's problems can be summed up in one word: women.
Yep.
Definitely.
I thought
I'm
you were
not
gonna
gonna
say,
lie.
you know, cat ladies, but yeah, I think that makes more sense. Yeah, group them all. Yep.
What's up,
Well,
Nelson? Glad to see you too.
Yep.
They're just sad fucking rejected fucking heifers. Like, that's what they are. They're just insecure, and they need to be validated for every minuscule accomplishment, no matter how fucking small it is. And they put all that shit, all that misandry onto this fucking character, which She-Hulk always broke the fourth wall. She was always flirty. She was always sexy. But, I mean, she got down. But the way they paint her is they just ruin everything about the
The
character.
character makes zero sense, honestly. Like
No.
in the show, like I'm trying to look every scene. She's like different than she was in the last scene, and it's like she's a lawyer who's kind of frumpy, but then doesn't like. She somehow gets catcalled. She also drinks all the time, every single episode, and is like addicted to her phone. She seems to want to be single, but then also wants to like date all the time. I'm so confused on what is this person. I don't get this.
Guess what? That's
Yeah.
the modern woman right there that you just explained.
God, he's right. He's right.
Yep. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Hang on. Do I have it? Wait. Do I have the GIF? Hang on. Do I have it here? I think I might have it on this one. Let's see.
He's not out of line either. So you
Has
don't need to
anybody
I know,
watched
that's it.
Werewolf
That's
by
it.
Night? Has anybody watched that?
I have not seen that.
Nope.
Nah.
I haven't seen it. Was it any good?
I don't know. I'm just curious because I heard
the
that there
new
was
movie?
praise for Man Thing, isn't it? I heard there's
dude,
like praise for what he looked like because I seen stills of it. It looked really good.
I've
but I'm
got
not gonna.
I've got
give
the
in and
Man Thing, but I've got a couple Man Thing books. I like that character because he's like their Swamp Thing, you know.
I saw the Man Thing movie that was like just like a random movie. I think it was a Marvel movie, but it wasn't like I think it was around the Blade times, sort of. I think, or
Really?
middle of 2000s. There's a movie called Man Thing. Yeah, it has nothing to do with superpowers, really, as far as I can tell. But there is like a dude in it. He's got like vine powers, and it's like some people try to smoke weed or take a piss, and he kills them. I don't know, like
2005. Yeah, 2005.
It was a weird one from what I remember, and I don't know anything about the character of Man Thing, so I don't know what it's supposed to be. So
Here's
Yeah, it
my
looks like
plan.
it would
I was
be-
going to make a short film called Man Thing, but it was totally different.
oh yeah, well that makes sense.
Yeah,
It is
it was
based
about
on the
Red's
character.
Man Thing.
You can
Yeah,
call
it's based
it
on a Marvel character.
you can call it him he thing.
It was look at
Him
it's
they.
it's distributed by Sci-Fi Pictures, yo.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those sci-fi. Didn't they do what was it? Condor or some shit that was like a
Wait,
Yeah.
people also ask, is Man Thing a good movie? Let's see. Man Thing is flawed and offers a familiar setup, but if you can overlook that, you'll be treated to a gory, creepy monster movie better than most made-for-TV horror films I've seen, and I've seen a lot. Well, okay.
I mean, I'd
is
say it's
Man-
on par. It fits perfectly on like the Sci-Fi Channel that has like those like spin the wheel and it like is a weird mixture of a creature like Sharktopus versus like spider monster, and it's like
Sharknado.
okay, Man Thing's there. Okay,
Yep, the Asylum movies.
Yeah, kind of. It's just like these random, like they have a spinning wheel or a slot machine that just, determines what sci-fi movie is going to be next.
Yep.
Quick side note. Anybody seen the new Hellraiser?
I ain't even seen the old Hellraisers, so I don't know.
I liked the new Hellraiser. I know Vinny didn't like it, but I enjoyed it.
He didn't like it at all.
He fucking hates that movie. He thought it was
garbage. He fucking hated it.
I enjoyed it. I will say the victims are pretty shit. But who really cares? Because you only watch it for kills anyway. Usually,
I heard the new one doesn't shit on the franchise, so that's a plus.
It does not shit on the franchise.
It does its own thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked they added different configurations for each cube or for each section of the cube when you do the puzzle. And then those things can grant you a wish or a choice or whatever. And I liked that whole addition to the franchise.
Can you wish to not be tortured?
Well, that's the catch. There's not exactly, it's
supposed to be a monkey's paw thing, I assume.
Yeah, so it's Wishmaster, you make a wish, but it may not be exactly as you expected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very modern, though. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Keeps up with the times.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's the caveat to rehashing these classic horror franchises that originated in the 80s as far as cinema goes. Because Hellraiser came out in 87.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, so they've already had these movies through the 80s, the 90s, and into the early 2000s. But I mean, this guy is always going to be Pinhead.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
I will say he does a really good job as Pinhead. The new one is all right, but it's really big shoes to fill.
that quote is exactly what Marvel and them want to say to us. No tears. Joins lessons to suffering.
I gotta say what up to Scrambles, the death dealer. He said, "Lay show night, you're right. Hang on, just for you, Scrambles." Hell, baby, it's me, the greatest black man who ever lived, according to President Biden. Say Florida fentanyl. I'm her. I died for your sins. Where's my Skittles fentanyl, motherfuckers? There you go. There you go. There's your dose of St. Floyd for the night, Scrambles. Welcome, man. Welcome.
That's great. Have you guys seen the Leprechaun movies?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I have a video coming out soon.
Okay, that's tight because I'm like at some point I want to do videos on them because I watched I've been actually trying to sit down and watch Halloween shit. Angelus, and you guys won't believe it. I've been watching like 20 Halloween or October-y films, horror films, whatever.
Okay.
But so I've seen pretty much all the Leprechaun ones, and then I realized they had a new one in 2019 or 2018. Yep. Leprechaun Returns. What the
I just found out
it's bad. It's bad in the not the same way as all the other ones are these days, but it's just like, the fuck was this?
Isn't Hornswoggle the Leprechaun in that?
It wasn't the guy who did the original. I don't know who played this one.
Was it Warwick Davis played? Wasn't it him that played the original?
He did the original. This time it was a different actor. This Leprechaun looked like Freddy Krueger shrunken down to a midget, and then it just wasn't even fun. There's a sorority that is doing some greenhouse renewable energy shit, which you would think has something to do with the Leprechaun. It has nothing to do with anything, and. You remember the fat guy that ate the coin in the first one that it was trying to get the coin back from them.
Yeah.
Well, he's alive. He's the only returning cast member from.
So this is
the first
everything
one.
else doesn't exist, and this is.
It's like the Jurassic World where they're like, fuck the other sequels, which was a really bad move, honestly.
They did the Terminator.
But it's in this, so he's I don't know, they're doing something. He goes by the well where it was fallen, and then green water squirts out, and he just oh, that's weird, and then drives away, and then he just starts coughing, and then little hands poke out of his belly, and then little feet, and then his head, and he's like, hello, daddy. And it's just like, what the fuck? And then he's just like, I've got to kill more to get more powerful and get me gold. I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's like, it wasn't, no, I was kind of pissed because it wasn't really, like, the other leprechauns are goofy as fuck. They went to, like, the third one, he bit somebody and the guy was turning into a leprechaun. It was stupid. It was funny. It's stupid. He goes into space. He goes to the hood twice.
Oh, yes.
Like, those are hilarious. But those are great, and like how dumb they are, they're hilarious though. And then it's like in this one, it's just boring, stupid, not anything. I mean, I'm making like a rant video on that shit. I was like, dude, I didn't realize how much I liked the Leprechaun movies. Honestly, after watching this, I'm like, man, I actually kind of like those fucking films.
Me shillings, me shillings.
Yes.
If I don't get me shillings, there's bound to be some killings.
Security, a leprechaun attacked me. Like, what?
Lep in the hood up to do. He's Lep in the hood come to do no good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know the rap. Yes.
I did like a St. Patrick's Day video on that shit with the Lep in the hood. From that, I know you guys have seen that video. It's from Alabama, where they're down in like, I can't remember where it was, but it was like in the hood in Alabama, and the one dude's like, "Hey, if everybody see the leprechaun, say yeah!" And they're going around. You know what I'm talking about, Steve? I know you guys have seen that goddamn video. So I mixed that. I mixed that in with Lep in the Hood.
That's good. That's good. I think people see like the Leprechaun as like one of the lower tier serial killer type of ones or slashers. I'm like, dude, that's like one of my favorites. That's like some good shit.
That's better to me.
Space was the last one, right? Of that.
I think so. I think the Outer Space.
It's where all franchises, horror franchises, go to die in space.
Well, that was the fourth one. No, bro. That was the fourth one, and then they went to the hood twice after that. So, and then they did the Returns, which was lame. They should have continued. They should continue with the bizarre scenarios. The next one should be Leprechaun versus Santa Claus, or like the Leprechaun becomes president of the United States, or like
Krampus.
Krampus, yeah.
Krampus.
Imagine like aliens are invading Earth and we like have to unite with the Leprechaun to fight them or some shit, and then he like rules on the planet, or like we create superhero. We create superhumans, but then he like kills the Superman equivalent like with something. It's like, what the fuck, you know? Like, this would be hilarious shit.
Why can't we have like, what is it?
And basketball.
He turned into a robot, bro. I didn't know what you just said.
Have Leprechaun and Puppet Master versus Critters.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Versus
Nelson.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Leprechaun goes to Vegas. Walton's not out here, Parrot.
For the basket.
That was literally the third one. That was the third one. Or he's at a casino, he's getting money there, he gets his shilling.
Leprechaun in Ukraine. I wish I would have brought my Russian hat. Oh shit! What I did just knock over. I don't know. Whatever.
He makes the Russians and the Ukrainians have to team up to face the Leprechaun for the battle. It's just like, what the fuck?
I'm trying to come up with something leprechauns to say about human trafficking and Hunter Biden doing crack with hookers on camera, but at 12:15
in the movie with those people, he's going to be the hero, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Here I was thinking I was the bad guy until I met Hunter Biden.
Have aliens come to Earth to mine gold or something, and then they have to they have to mess with this alien. The leprechauns, like, you know, fucking with them with these magical powers and their sci-fi tech. Like, what the fuck? We came here to deal with humans and their gold. We got this leprechaun magical shit we got to deal with. Fuck that. Like,
Leprechaun and Sandy Hook.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay. Too
Leprechaun.
Soon. Too soon.
Leprechaun at Pulse nightclub. I mean, what?
Yeah. It's the way to do it.
Leprechaun at Biden.
I'm glad there's a lot of Leprechaun love, man. That I thought I was like solo in that camp.
Leprechaun Weekend at Biden's edition.
Leprechaun on Capitol Hill. That's what
Leprechaun on Capitol. We was just smoking down on some Lucky Charms. Leprechaun and Jill Biden.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what happened when Brian Stetler hit it.
Jurassic Leprechaun.
Mr. Potato Head fucked the FLOTUS.
Ugh. Disgusting.
He's like, I'm a man.
Big,
I'm a
strong man.
I'm a man. They're like, sure you are, Brian. You what's the other guy? You got Brian Stetler as Mr. Potato Head. Like, you go sit over here with your bucket of parts. Your buckets of fun for everyone, Brian. Just go sit over there. You'll be joined by Don Lemon and Cooper. What's that? Anderson Cooper soon enough. Anderson will be like, Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
I'm Jamaican, a man.
Or as we call him from Rangs of Power, it's Don Lemonless. Like, whose idea was it to cut that guy's hair exactly like Don Lemon's? Like, whose idea was it? Like, did they do that shit on purpose?
I think they did.
I was like, I couldn't tell. I was like, is he supposed to be Don Lemon or like Dollar General Grey Worm from fucking from Game of Thrones? Who then they made him out to be a bit because he's on fucking that Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire on AMC now, which that came on. I was watching a replay of like one of the episodes the other night, like last night, and I was like, I made it through about 10 minutes of it. I was like, fuck this.
I didn't even bother.
Fuck
As
this.
a vampire, I am appalled.
See, Soul Assassin knows Don Legolas.
Don Legolas.
Leprechaun in an AA meeting. I'm a
It's
leprechaun,
the bar.
and I'm here to get over me addictions.
In the second one, he got out drank by the old dude.
I'm addicted to shillings.
Nice.
Soul Assassin, they knew what they were doing. Amazon knew what they were doing. Mm-hmm. Leprechaun on January 6th. Goddamn. We're here to make me shillings great again.
And he puts on the wig of Trump.
I want to see him with his little hands. They're exactly the same.
Leprechaun at the voting booth in 2020.
I can't even pull the lever down.
We'll make a huge wish, or whatever.
It's a huge pot of gold. Where's my shillings? I have a huge amount of shillings. The most shillings anybody's ever seen. Nobody's ever seen shillings like this before. I can't do as good of a Trump as I can a Biden. Like, but Biden's easy to do. Hey, man, I've never. Where's that gal at that got killed in a car accident? Why don't you stand up? Stand up. You're here somewhere. All right. Where's Kareem Jean Paul? All right. Where's my? I swear to God, every time
there's a casket in the back and it just sits up like Undertaker when he says
no. Do you remember we did that story about that dude that got, was it a rapper that got killed and they like stood him up in the club and they were having pictures, people taking pictures with him? That's what they were gonna do with that one. They was gonna just stand him up in the corner. Mm-hmm. But that's what, like, every time I hear like a press conference now and you see Karine Jean-Pierre, I'm like, it's Jean Paul. He fell asleep on Jerry's couch and she was late for the fucking press conference, and that's why she doesn't know anything. She's so dumb. At least Jen Psaki like tried to act like she knew what was going on. Like, this lady's just like, you know what? Look, what are you gonna say to me? She goes, you can't say anything. You can't say anything to me. And then Peter Ducey does, and then she tries to talk down to him. And then she's like, well, hang on, and she's got her binder with I think it has like, what are those things you look at when you go to the therapist office, the ink blots? I think the book just has those in it. And she just looks at that and just says whatever comes to her mind.
Cooking recipes or something.
And this is how we make cornbread. What? Bitch, we were asking about inflation. But what's that cornbread recipe? Seriously.
Put some
my follicles are awakening.
She starts reading excerpts from The Follicles Are Awakening. Like, wait, what?
The tales of the follicles. The prophecy of the follicles said that they will rise again.
Oh yeah, come on, Etep. That binder has highlights magazine.
That's something. It ain't political.
He's still trying to find that sock in the background.
Leprechaun in the gay bar. He's running scared.
It's a horror film from his perspective.
You'll never get me, tiny bunghole.
They're hiding.
I never should have brought me Lucky Charms. No.
They're hiding their shillings up their butt.
He's like, ooh, I don't know. I actually don't want them back this time. Never mind.
Like, who let Richard Gere in here? Why did me gerbils disappear?
I would kill you for it, but I don't want it anymore. Never mind. I'm gonna get a job at Starbucks. Thank you.
I thought me shillings were brown or were gold. Now they're all brown. Copper. These aren't supposed to be pennies. Oh, this has been a blast, y'all. We've been going for just a shade under 2 hours. I think we'll call it a night here, because somebody's kind of stirring around over there, and I can feel the icy gaze from the other side of the room, and I don't mean red gaze, unfortunately. So we'll go around the horn here, and we'll give everybody an opportunity to talk about themselves in a manner befitting of their stature. Let's start with the vampire that don't fucking sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's AngelousDraven.
Hey, hold on. Let me get my my shit up here. Where's it?
You ever had your shit put
There we go. So full year, Saturday, November 19th, 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be watching this. Giving our commentary and telling you what we thought of it. It's usually a good time when we do that. So hope you guys like it and come on by. And then I do gaming over on Twitch and here on YouTube. Been trying to do some Halloween gaming over here, but time is a little less than normal. So thanks for having me. Always a pleasure, and keep having fun there in Vegas till you come home.
Oh yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I know it's like what, fucking 3:30 in the morning there. So
yeah, I'm probably gonna run to grab gas and a bunch of shit here after. This,
I think I got one joint left in my pre-roll thing, so I'm gonna go down there and smoke a joint and then go to bed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next AEW because I got to see my future ex-wife Jade Cargill, of course.
Well, we had an All-Atlantic title change hands tonight. Orange Cassidy is now the All-Atlantic champion. So
okay.
See how that goes.
Hey, as long as it's not that fucking, what was that? What's
Pack
that little weirdo's name? No. What's that other little? Oh, Darby. That's his name. Darby,
hey, fuck you.
Crawling in my skin.
God
there
damn.
You go.
You hate you hate my being.
Oh, I can't wait. Halloween Ends comes out in a couple days. That'll be one of the first things I review when I shouldn't say I'm reviewing it. You know who's a certain man from Stool Bend, Virginia will come out of retirement in Awaken. Oh, trust me, I'm sure I fucking won't. That movie will make me hate it as much as Rob fucking Zombie. But thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it, Draven.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Next up, we'll go over to Rookie Critic.
Yeah, what's up, man, dude? I've been working on videos for 3 different channels. I'll be posting a total of 50 for the month. About halfway through now, so it's been quite a bit. I've been actually sitting down watching some horror films and doing like little reactions on the Phantom Collective, and then some videos here and there on my channel. And I've just been I watched like The Quiet Place, Psycho, Old, Don't Breathe, Night of the Demons, like just a bunch of them, just knocking them out.
Nice.
It's insane. And so I'm trying to plan it out better for next year too, after this year, but I've been like cramming them in. So I've just been constantly watching and reacting and then trying to make little ones here and there. So yeah, a lot of videos. I also made a second channel talking about the damsel in distress trope, and that just got monetized in like within 5 months. So that one's been going pretty good. Yeah.
I remember you talking
Big
about
time.
that when you first started it.
Yeah, it was just an experiment because they get a lot of views on my channel with the few that I did. I was like, okay, let's see. Okay, a little more on there. Boom, couple like 20 videos and 5 months monetization. Boom.
Hell yeah, man. Well, fucking excellent, and thank you for coming on, bro. It's been great having you on, dude.
No problem. It's always fun chit chatting.
Absolutely, man. So, thank you, sir. Next up on the docket is one of our favorite authors around these parts. He is a fucking amazing writer, ladies and gentlemen. Red Gaze.
Hey, what up? Hey, Rook, just be careful cramming it in like that. Don't want you to hurt yourself.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take all the safety precautions that I can.
So self-care, brother. Yeah, I'm not uploading 50 videos this month. I might get 1 or 2 in. We'll see. No, I've just been taking it easy, taking a break, having a nice time, and actually doing some writing here and there. But yeah, I do intend to return, maybe not in full force real soon, but soon enough. Like I said, the time differential here is a little different, so I'm gonna do what I can do. But in the meantime, it was good to be back. Good to see everybody, especially folks I haven't seen in a while, man. So hope you're having a good time on your vacation there, ETET, and I hope everybody else is just loving life. That's what it's all about. Love life. Love it so hard that it wants to leave you.
Oh, dude, it was great having you back, bro. Absolutely, man. Glad you're doing well. Glad everything's going good. And yeah, we're looking forward to more Sunstorm, brother.
Hey, man, keep it up. We got plenty of ideas coming here in the near future. So yeah, sooner or later we'll be back.
Very good.
Also, we got Bonds 2, The Cursed Child coming out soon, right?
Yeah, that's coming real soon. That's over halfway completed.
Oh, yeah, I bought a Blood Bond shirt.
No, thank you.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't even keeping track of that site. Thanks, Rick.
That looked tight.
Oh shit! But thanks for being here, Red. Appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely.
Give my best to your much better half.
Oh, definitely will. And yeah, I'm looking at possibly getting some stuff on Amazon here because I want to find a way to make the books available where I'm not keeping a warehouse and shipping shit all the time. Right now, Amazon seems
good
like
idea.
The best bet.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, excellent. We'll look forward to seeing that very soon, brother. Thank you.
Hell yeah, thank you.
And Mr. Franchise History TV.
Man, it's been a minute since the last time I've been on your stream. It's been almost like 2 years.
I think it has, hasn't it?
Yeah. But since them 2 years, I've been a busy man, having 2 jobs, now having 3 channels. Watching right now on Franchise History TV, I'm doing in the middle of Horror Spectacular 2022. So it's been nothing but horror type videos so far. I think I just released Boris Karloff video, which has been getting a lot of comments and likes so far. Everybody's liking it, so I wasn't expecting that, but they like it. But I also have another channel called Franchise 2 Sports, which I'll be talking about basketball and football. That's been hitting a lot lately. And then I got Lone Wolf Adventure TV, which is my traveling channel. One of the reasons why I'm going up to the Bay Area tomorrow. So yeah, I've been busy. Very busy trying to do a whole bunch of videos. On top of that, write my own book. So yeah, busy.
Turning in more than me. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Burnt out already. I keep going though.
Hell yeah. And Nelson, yes, it is. It's pronounced Hara. Hara. Gotta get that. Hara. That northeast. Nobody can say it like Lasso. Nobody can say it like Trina, though, man. But thank you for being here, Steve. Appreciate it, bro.
No problem.
And let's see. So I've got videos dropping all week. You know that I got the boy, Trey, and I reacted. If you haven't seen the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, I made him sit through that. What else we got coming out? I think we've got a Hellraiser trailer reaction coming out with him and I. Made him sit through that one. And he's got Friday the 13th Part 3. We did a trailer reaction to that and Critters. Those are coming out in the next couple days. I've got a video on the most intelligent horror villains ranked by CBR. That is dropping on that's actually coming out this morning? That'll be out at 2 p.m. this afternoon. That's coming out at 2 p.m. this afternoon, and let's see, the Friday the 13th one's tomorrow. Saturday is Hellraiser, and this morning, and actually about 7.5 hours, you'll be able to watch our Critters trailer reaction. I've been filming shorts down on the strip. I did one tonight that already hit like 1,300 views of, I think that is The Band, and then I've got a homeless guy dancing in the street. That one's only got 5 views, but one from the other night has like 3,700, and that was the homeless guy with the backpack, and yeah, and then Tony saying he had to pee, you know, that one's up to 100. But I did a video on unsolved mysteries, and I had no idea it would. That one's like at 525 views. So we're gonna start covering some unsolved mysteries cases from the Robert Stack era. Wait, what did Nelson say? ETEP finally did the St. Floyd of fentanyl with a black dude on. The balls of steel objective completed. I did that. I did. Steve's been around since that gig started. Since we started doing the fucking St. Floyd gimmick here. He knows that shit. That's why I said I laugh when they're like, nobody goes harder in the paint on George Floyd than Ryan Cannell. I'm like, have you heard of me? I've been doing this for a minute. But no, so we got a lot of horror content coming out. I just reviewed Puppet Master before I went on vacation, and I've got Draven wanted me to review Lost Boys as his request for producer tier on the channel. So I'm going to be reviewing Lost Boys and Monster Squad, and then I have a mini documentary requested by my editor extraordinaire, Goodstuff Comixgater. This man does exquisite fucking work editing my videos. His links are in the description to every fucking video release, as are Vinny's and Tony's and Red's, and I believe Draven's are too, and if not, they're going to be in Chris's. All their links are in the descriptions to the videos. Check out Good Stuff's channel and also his secondary channel, his food channel, I'd Eat That. Cook some fucking hella good barbecue and some amazing dishes on there. But so we're going to be doing some more Unsolved Mystery stuff. Halloween Ends will be out, and I have about another 5 or 6 movies before the end of the month that we'll be getting to, along with daily horror content, as I'm kind of shying away from the pop culture in October because everything else has been doing so well. So we're just gonna keep doing this. But if something big happens, we'll try to cover it on the live streams. That's it, gang. Thank you to my fucking channel members. You guys rock. Nelson the Gentleman, thank you for being here tonight, bro. Soul Assassin, Leo Larson. You're lucky I love you, man. You're an OG around here. He was Leo Raylo. Somehow I know his affinity for Brie Larson, though, so I find that less offensive than the Raylo name. So they said Soul Assassin was here. Parrot Head, purveyor of memes, Scrambles the Death Dealer. Let's see who else was up in the chat earlier. Kai was here. He's mad I stood him up. Still, Kai, I will call you tomorrow, boo. See, look at this. Look at this. Etep said I'll be there. Candlelit dinner for 2, confirmed. I'll be there. I will hit you up tomorrow, man. We'll be kicking it. Adega Outlaw. And yeah, let's see. Rookie, thank you, bro, for the $2 super chat. Tehillim29. Shalom Achaim. Nick from Echo Base Network was here. We'll be hanging out at Horror Hound in Cincinnati in March. And let's see what else there's. Oh yeah, and Friday night here in Vegas, I will be hanging out with the beautiful, talented ass kicker Jennifer Thomas. She'll be joining us for her pre-birthday celebration because we couldn't be here for her birthday because I'm flying home that day. So she's gonna come have drinks with us on Friday night. So thank you everybody for hanging out. There'll be more shorts, a couple more videos to release until I get home and get back to production on Monday morning. I have some teaching days I've already got lined up for November, so I'll be doing that. So I'll make sure to have videos to upload the days I'm teaching. But that's it, gang. Thank you so much for hanging out on this fucking late impromptu stream, a rogue show. You know, we're rogues, so they happen when they happen. Thank you all. Let's see. Let me take this off solo here. I'm Etepo Queen from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all of you. If we don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all